Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tolanon. It's a day off. So let's rumble forward in the game, shall we? We have been playing Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk. We just managed to clear one of the main quests and are currently starting the equivalent of episode 2 at this point, I think. Now, to benchmark how far along we are in the game, we can break down the game into episodes. Episode 0 being where you can't do anything in the game, and Episode 1 being where you first get your three first puppets, and then from there, charge forward into the dungeon. I have since collected the parts to a 4th puppet, and completed a witch report, which means I'm probably in Episode 2 now. I'm guessing the witch reports are going to separate the various episodes. And as is traditional in NIS games, the features are locked and gradually unlocked as we go through each episode. So we're going to discover which features got unlocked for this new episode, as well as futz around with the systems in the ways that only an Overlord can to discover power. I did some research on the numbers available to me. It looks like there are roughly 60 different types of characters if you count all the different skills. The skills got me to thinking, but enough talking. Let's go kill things. NIS. Really good stuff. And the American counterpart. Hello there. The guardian of the goodness. It's kind of like the person standing in front of the cookie jar. You hope they let you have as many as you want. Let's get on with it. For the sake of those who are just tuning in today, we're going to go ahead and show off the mainline team.
お待ちしておりました。それでは続きを語らせていただきましょう。
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Okay, so here we have our formations. As you can see, I've managed to acquire a fighter pact. An attack pact, which has a coven cost of 4. And I've assigned Astrid an Aster Knight to it. Mainly because I wanted to equip Astrid. Did I do that? I don't think I adjusted her equipment. Menu. Change equipment. Now, she's got this worn lance on, but the whole reason I chose Aster Knight was because I wanted her to use this slave lance. And this is going to give us better stats. You might have a shield for her too. I don't know if she can use a shield with this. Looks like I've only got one shield. We're going to keep her the way she is. Is there any other armor? Just Brigadier coats. You can see there's various stats on all the gear. So that's nice. Barehanded note has stats, attack of 10. So any weapon that has attack of less than 10 is a waste of time. We've got some other toys that we could consider changing up our gear sets with. However, to be honest, everybody's using gear that they should really stick with right now. The healer, her bell, allows her to recover every turn. Soup Bone uses a crossbow because she's devastatingly effective with a crossbow. Now I want to show you some things I discovered while I was exploring the systems in this game. Check this out. Here's the status, and there's a lot to take in here, so let's take our time. First off, note soul clarity, okay? That's probably something like a reincarnation factor. The more times I reset this character, the higher that's going to get. It also shows total level, which is neat. Note that level and total level may not necessarily be the same thing. Current level and TL. TL has always been a hidden stat in Disgaea games. Well, for the longest time it was hidden. I think it may be exposed now. Indicating the total number of levels that have been gained via rebirth, which basically increases total power. Okay, so that's cool. Here we can take a look at the facet that we chose, as well as the stat growth levels, and the voice type, which is awesome, as well as the current aptitudes for all the stats. Here we have equipment, old shield, There's that farmer's robes. So far, our tank has been getting most of the good armor equipment, because why not? Do we have any relics we could equip it? I don't think so. Skills. This is interesting. Yeah, it's possible that when characters reincarnate, they can drag skills from one class to another, which would be friggin' awesome. In fact, I am almost certain you can. So we'll see what happens there. Preferred stat growth. Watch this. You can change characters' stat growth. Isn't that awesome? You can take a character and grow them sharp until you need them to have more generic stats and then grow them flat, or vice versa. Nickname, you can check out the soldier's flavor text. And there's one other important thing. Over here, we can see the report screen. Now, switch between the characters, we can see that nobody really knows or cares about anybody right now. But here's where you can view the report levels. Okay. Now, Lucky is a little bit behind because we killed that Overlord and she didn't get to participate. Mostly they're all caught up. Astrid is way behind. So what we're gonna do is actually cut some characters out. So we're gonna take this entire group and make them go and get these guys out. And these two should be okay. With a frontliner and a rear guard. And we'll come back to town if we need to. We're going to explore some systems. It's time to dispatch, people. Check out the petitions. I've already got all the good ones. Dispatch. Alright, we're headed to Cobalt Campanula. Alright, mana density is around 56, 55. But hopefully we'll get to keep our map, just like last time. And we do. Alright. Looks like there's some events going on out there, so let's charge on ahead. Allow me to explain the new skills you have learned, as well as the field controls and enemy encounters. So, it looks like, remember when that witch gave us some new talents? We have eyes everywhere and visibility. Visibility lets you see enemy symbols as they move about the field. Finally, no more guessing games. Eyes everywhere displays enemies on the map at the top right. Well, that's handy too. The minimap will display terrain information as you walk and track the movement of nearby enemy symbols. Cool. R1 and down will view a full map of the floor you're on. When you move in the field, enemy symbols will move too. If you make contact with each other, a battle will start. Enemy symbols usually wander the field, but some are stationed in specific areas where they patrol for intruders. If an enemy discovers you, it will start to approach you. But if you are strong enough, it will run away. If you surprise an enemy as it's patrolling, the enemy might be too startled to act when the battle starts, so we can launch surprise attacks too. I'm looking forward to that. If a patrolling enemy attacks you from behind, it's an ambush. That's happened lots of times. If you run into a wall trying to flee from an enemy, the enemy can ambush you easier. Okay, noted. Sometimes your path will be blocked by debris on the ground. You can break through it, but be careful of nearby enemies. Stand by and hide. You press square in the field, you'll stand by for a turn. Time passes while you stand by, so you can use that to get around enemies. Enemies can still notice you while you stand by. In such instances, press L1 to hide. You cannot hide right now, but you can obtain the skill silence steps through the witch petition screen. You have a small chance to avoid being detected by enemies while hiding. Higher ranks of silent steps will increase this chance. These techniques are crucial for overcoming difficult enemies in the labyrinth. Okay, good stuff. So yeah, let's check out those oh yeah, look at this. So we can actually check out status with up, the map with down, equipment with this side, and items with that side. I wonder if, yeah. Okay, so swiping the touch screen now gives us access to the same features. Is it just me or there's not a whole lot going on the map today? Maybe we can develop some energy here. What was that? Okay, so I gotta, let's try checking the items. I want to see if my character, that rusted lamp might be better than what Lucky's got. Change equipment. Oh, but it's a lamp. So we won't be equipping it. Alright, on we go. Let's do some exploring. I want to try fighting an enemy. Yep, sure enough, there he is. Get him! Charge! Good job, Lucky. Just wipe them all out. Alright, so the 36 EXP should only be split 2 ways. Yeah, look how fast she's leveling up. With this sort of thing, I'll be able to get Astrid up to speed while exploring and doing a little bit of collecting of junk. We got that treasure find skill, but it doesn't seem to be working. Maybe that dried onion was a treasure? I guess? There's a silver spoon. I don't know what that is. Let's see if there's any treasure in here. Oh, we've alerted her. Wait, look, there's little sparklies on the ground there. I'll bet that's one of the items. Let's check it out. Get him. You're okay. There you go. Okay. Astrid's level 2. So, let's mess around a little bit, shall we? Yeah, there's a red flower. See, we got something. Characters. Wait a minute. So, can I just pull these guys out? Lucky, you're benched. Wait a minute. So, bench this one too. Oh, cool. Now we can put out the healer and assign Astrid to it, and she can heal her own damn self if she gets in trouble. And my reinforcements back up to 100. Okay, so let's say I were to apply it. This one, okay, reinforcement goes back down. Alright, let's go ahead and clear off my last brigade and see if I can please have somebody on the team. So I can have as many teams as I want, as many people on my teams as I want. That's friggin' awesome. So, NIS, you've done it again. Give me a moment to think. Just a couple of seconds. I'll digest this more thoroughly later, but for now, my character has full health, so let's put out a... how about that 4-point attack pact? Attack power increased 15%. Yeah, good. Astrid, sit here, move this into the middle. You fight alone for a while. If you get hurt, I'll swap you over to a healing coven and heal you up. Now, let's look at the map. Oh, that's convenient. One little swipe. Whoosh. Alright, we're going to check all these rooms and dead ends. It doesn't look like the shiny spots show up on the map. Whoa, an enemy just blinked in nearby. I think I may have looked in this a whole bunch. Let's fight. We want to get Astrid up to level 5 with the others. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, her damage is really good because she's got that slave lance. So she's not going to have any trouble with that. 24 XP. Gets a lot of character EXP and mana. Don't seem to be any items around here. I can see guys on the other side of that wall. So that's what it was. They were on the other side of the wall setting off the radar. Time for a surprise attack. Kill it. Whoa! Astrid's been wounded. That was unexpected. Maybe we should get out of the dungeon for now. But first, formation. Let's go ahead and bring in some more characters so that we don't have to worry about making it in one piece. Okay. You guys get to the rear line. You sit on the rear as well. We're gonna get you healed up. We're also gonna get out of here. Alright. Activate a guard. And unless I'm mistaken, that red line is a limit to maximum HP. Because she's had her leg broken, Astrid's now in real trouble. Revenge. Good job, everybody. Coven level up. I want to see something really quick. Brigades. This is the one that was just leveled. Let me view Coven list. Attack pack. EXP 5. So, after it looks like 5 battles, the Coven's level goes up by 1. So the first level is at 5. Cool. And at 2 stars, what does it gain? Probably not much. Let's go back to base. We've got a broken puppet. Astrid levels up from the bonuses from just surviving the encounter. So that's cool. Ow, ow, ow. Some of your puppet soldiers are missing limbs. Have you repaired them at all? Puppet soldiers can't be used to their full potential if their limbs have been destroyed. Critical gore and missing replacing parts. A critical gore occurs when a puppet's limb is destroyed due to receiving critical damage. Losing a limb will reduce total HP and other stats. For example, losing a right arm will reduce max HP by 20% and dex by 25%. The HP damage cannot be healed, resulting in a permanent loss of total HP. If the head is destroyed, a puppet cannot participate in battle. Returning to base will recover health and mana, but parts due to gore will not be healed. Parts lost due to gore must be repaired by selecting Repair Puppet at the workbench. You'll need puppet parts and mana to repair your soldiers. High-level puppets may require more expensive parts. Okay. Goring will be your biggest obstacle as you explore the labyrinth. If your puppets are too injured to safely explore, you might want to return to base. Alright. So that sucked, but that's okay. Let's go to the bench and try to repair this thing. To be honest, we need 15 mana and we can buy junk parts for 360 coins. Repair this guy. And we're going to switch around the equipment while Astrid is exploring alone. Okay, so it's clear that our idea here has a flaw. But we're going to go with it anyways. We're going to go ahead and remove the old shield from you and switch off the Brigadier's coat and give Astrid all this good equipment. Pair her up with a shield. Okay. Switch her coat out for her robes. Do we have any relics? Any shoes? I don't think we have any head stuff either. Okay, let's get right back into it then. Dispatch. And then we can knock everybody off the in tow through the formation screen. Get rid of the healer. Get rid of the fighters. Get rid of the schemers. And switch the attack pack into the middle. Move up to the front. Look at the map. Hey, we've got some new green spots, a few new treasure chests. We can just go around collecting goodies for a while, which I am not at all opposed to. Yeah, here's a training lance. It's not going to be as good as the slave lance I got. Here's some mana, so I'll scoop that up. Junk. Seems like that might be slightly randomized. Mudstone. Cool. Cool. There's something. Yeah, look at the sparkling can be seen from a long ways away. So that's cool. Blue stone. Alright.
緊張します。
Do it.
はい。当たりません。
That's the way.
はい。
Keep fighting.
よし、勝利。
Fighting alone, Astrid should level up to 5 pretty quickly. Yep, she's getting the bulk of the XP and her level is rising fast. Got more mudstone. That's cool. Alright. Looks like I can use my eyes to figure out what's where. Let's explore this way for now. There's some mana over there. Oops, we aggroed. I got an idea. We have one guy aggroed. What if we fight another one right away?
緊張します。
Successive battles? Okay, so if you get surrounded by hostiles that are all angry at you, you'll have to fight them all in order? That one's dead. Easy.
よし、勝利。
You cannot auto-recover during successive battles. Hey, bonus EXP. Now we're talking. This is the kind of shit an Overlord looks for. Come on, I'll take you all on.
くらい。よし、勝利。
Revenge for my leg. Nice. The enemies weren't much, but fighting them in a group was a good idea. Assault Peter. Cool. Let's fight that one too.
はい。
Clear them out.
当たりません。
Quickly. Clear them out. Bim.
よし、勝利。
Alright. Good stuff. And it's likely that we're going to have some fetch quests and stuff. I'm sure all these little bits of loot are good for fetch quests or sale, but whatever. We're just going to hoard them for a little while. We've got 10,000 cash. We're not going to need a little bit of money here. What is that enemy? He seems trapped in that little room. He's probably something super dangerous. Whoa. An enemy. Wait a minute. It couldn't follow us through the door. So it's aggroed, but it's stuck on the other side of the door. This formation is suddenly very dangerous. We're probably going to take a lot of damage here, so let's get rid of the manites first. The enemy got to move first, so block. Huh. Her defense is so powerful it can't even be hurt by that. Ow. I don't think so. Okay, wrap it up. Good stuff. That's a big surge of EXP. There's level 4. We're rolling right along now. And we can add characters as they all get up to the same level and be neurotic about it, of course. I'm not seeing, so let's go. Let's take a look at the map down here. Oh yes, I can switch between them to look for goodies. Alright, so I can see where all the nice things are and just go grab them. Looks like we lost some monster aggro from that guy. Oh goody, a rock. Some of the stuff I gather might be garbage, but you never know. There could be a quest for a rock. I don't see any sparkles. Kill it. Startle attack. Why'd you get the weak one? Block. Take it out. Yep. Easy. Note that the DP that appears I've spent, the 2 points, is actually the character leveling up. You don't gain HP and DP when you level up in this game, which is a pretty big departure from the full restore that you used to get from other games. But being aware of system differences is all the name of the game. So we're gonna roll forward. Can I get through this door? I cannot. Maybe there's a switch somewhere, but wherever it's hiding, I haven't found it. There's a shiny spot in the corner there. I want more flowers. Kill that. With the ability to surprise attack enemies, combat just got a hell of a lot easier. Got an ancient coin. It looks like if you keep moving, it cuts the screen off, the front. So if you accidentally run over a space, then it's not going to hold you up very much. Ouch. Die. Alright, easy. Pretty good. A witch's bell. Let's equip that. Let's see here. First, we'll go ahead and call up our healer, Lucky. Okay. Now, we'll come in here and change equipment for Lucky off the rusted bell to the, Huh? What the hell? Was it actually some other type of... training lance, rusted lamp. 64 over 40, so yeah. Where is it? Items. Show me all my items. I want that bell. Worn bell. Well, it's a witch's bell I'm looking for. Witch's bell. That super crossbow we got. Mudstone, blue stone, saltpeter, rock, ancient coin. Oh! It's an item. It's an item that lets you go back to base instantly, but you lose your mana. So if you ever get in a pinch and you don't want to lose the bulk of your EXP and have your puppets take a lot of damage and lose money, you can throw away your mana to get back home with the bell. I see. Alright, I'll keep that. Thank you very much. Oh, Lucky, get off the party. You can join in later. Speaking of, coven list. 5.5, 4 and a ways. Got a rock. Don't stop the rock. Bubbles. Alright. That's a win. My head is already simmering with the possibilities. Of course, right now I don't have nearly enough characters to be really creative. But there's a lot of room for flexibility, getting wild with it. Alright. Hey, Buster Brown. Hi. Yeah, hi there. Let's chain a couple. Kill that. She's slow but powerful. So as long as she can act before the enemy, she should kill it in one shot. With the high level weapons and armor I gave her, she's doing really well. Next. Not worth my time. I don't really want to press into new areas until I've got the whole team, because I could encounter something wicked. And I don't want to end up scrapping and losing a lot of money due to having to repair character parts. A little bit more mana. We're gonna haul out almost 1,000. Hello. The room in front of the pit probably has the best enemy spawn for trying to get successive battles going. It would mean aggroing a bunch of guys and trying to get them into a pile, and then involving one unaggroed enemy. It could turn out well. We'll give it a go. If I can get a successive battle 3 or a successive battle 4 going, Is there an item here? There isn't. It was worth looking, though. There could have been. Try not to think about what might have been. I imagine if I step on the pitfall, I am going to fall into the pit. So we're not going to do that. It's the idiot check. Nope. I don't remember these enemies being on this floor. Maybe they were on this side? Seems like enemies have specific areas they spawn in. Ooh, I found some mana. So, wall mana shows up on the map. Floor mana does not. So I haven't explored this area yet, because there was a ball of floor mana. Alright. Pretty good. The longer I stay in the dungeons, the more power I store. The more power I store... Let's see here. Where's the pitfall room? It's all the way around there. So I have to go down from here. Let's pick some fights. Come on, Astrid. Yep, you're dead. 5 mana gained. Nothing special. I see a glowy spot past the door. An ancient coin and some weeds. It's not all that useful. There's another one. There's a saltpeter. Oh, I got an armor. Thick clothes. Hang on. I want to check to see if that's better than what I've got already. Change equipment. Farmer's robes. This one has defensive 26. Thick clothes. Not as good. Looks like these farmer's robes were a pretty lucky find. Oh yeah. There's an item. Saltpeter. Getting a big pile, we're gonna make gunpowder. Delicious. Terrible. Gonna Minecraft my way through a wall, spend some saltpeter. Actually, I was looking at something that caught my attention. Ooh, we got some nice drops. My mana level is getting high. See, if we look at the legend, destroyed wall, indestructible wall. So it seems like destroying walls is very much going to be a part of this game. Maybe even soon. Not really seeing a whole lot in this area. Hello. It despawned? Come back. What the shit? Oh, there you are. Let's fight. This was a big bust. There was nothing out here. My grand idea totally was a grand flop. If I remember right, everything respawns when you exit and re-enter the dungeon. So why don't we do just that? Why don't we start the next round? Yeah. Wow, 180. That's a real serious hit there, Buster. Even my crossbow mortar doesn't hit quite that hard. I wonder if I can get you to follow me. Come on. If I pass through the door, I lose you. That didn't work. I was hoping I could use the door to perform an ambush, but it didn't. I didn't find any other enemies either, so that sucks. Wow. Look at the power source flooding them. 1,000. 5 times the mana. Not bad. And I got an item. So on long runs, 330 power. It's more than the damage I'm inflicting now. For a while, the power increase was equal to the damage I was doing, but now it's higher. Something must have happened. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and reset my mana supply. Add some more. Wait a minute, you weren't in the group. What the hell? Claire leveled up? Everybody gained EXP. And nobody was assigned to a coven except her. Okay, so when you return, everybody levels up. Which means you don't even have to have people on your team for them to gain power. Astrid is now level 6. And some. So let's go ahead and park Lucky. Hit that. Ah, here we go. Who's level 5 in a little bit. Okay. Just level 6. We'll go ahead and get going now. Everybody's close enough. Lucky's a little behind, but I don't want to try and build up a Lucky with nothing. Okay, let's see here. Schemer is fine, sit in the rear guard. Healer is right, sit in the rear guard. Attack pact in the front line is correct. Fighter pact. It's good. Change gear. Keep that. Remove the shield. And put on the thick clothes. Actually, put on a brigadier coat. You're tough enough. It's Lucky that needs the armor. You put on the farmer's robes. Okay? And the shield. That'll make it harder to take you down. You get the thick clothes. And don't we have any more Katars? You should definitely be dual wielding. There we go. Alright, I'd say our team is ready to roll out. So let's get going, shall we? I've gathered about all the information I want. I've had to spend a little bit of silvers, but we're back up to 3,000 mana or so. I think it's time to head deeper into the dungeon. Let's proceed. We've gathered some serious information. With the ability to freely swap around my party however I want from the brigade screen, the limit at any one time may be some 15 characters or so, but the actual practical limit is the sky. I am going to be able to bring so many dolls with me, and they'll all level up at the same time when I clear missions. Let's go. Speaking of that, I haven't gotten any doll parts at all, which reinforces this idea that I've had, that yes, in order to proceed forward, we are going to have to collect up parts of dolls, which means I need to find doll parts right now. That's our main objective, is to locate more doll parts. I'm sure in a later episode they'll unlock the ability to earn all the doll parts you want for a very small amount of mana. I don't give a shit about that too much. That's a miss. Ooh, Astrid's got some pops. Okay, Claire's at full health, so she doesn't even need to block right now. But if we encounter anything skanky, guard up. Right? Okay. A little bit of mana for you. Looks like there's some events down here. We check out the map. Yeah, at least 2 more events. So let's get going. Okay, that's a dead end. That wasn't any good. Here's an item, a mudstone, an event. Okay. The hell is this? It's a cipher. It's an English cipher. I'm going to review this text and figure out what he's saying. T-H-E. So the S-looking thing, that's an H, and that's a T. Alright, I'm taking forever. I will understand what he said, but how do I get through the door? I don't. Okay. That guy's in the way. You're on the look for treasure. You're gradually building up mana. Let's continue. A message? Well, yeah. That's the basic premise, isn't it? Rather open room. Rock. One enemy. That's a new one. Guard up. That doesn't work so good. My guard's not doing his guardy job. Got an illusionary effect. Okay, cool. Everybody guard. We have a new attack coming up. Okay. Proceed.
Stop!
Looks like I can regain. Whoa! Astrid joining in. Get up. It's backwards. Fucking fuck. You guys sit in the back. You guys get in the front. Fight.
Stop!
Now we're talking. Ugh. My arrangement was fucked. Much better. Well, I wonder how long I've been wandering around with that mistake. I had a rock. Oh, joy. Excelsior. Ooh, a shield. Hold that thought. That I want. For characters. We're gonna go to brigades. Astrid. She's already got... Does she already have a shield? Lucky has the shield. Here you go, buddy. Shield for you too. Alright. That'll reduce the damage you take. Which is good, because your damage was the one thing that was starting to worry me. Hey, leather armor. Right back into this screen. Lucky. Change equipment. Is this leather armor any good for you? Oh, but it lowers avoid and charm. Look at the damage it would do. I want you to keep your charm. So you're actually going to equip the armor on Claire. She's going to get an increased guard chance, really high resistance to everything, defense, constitution. She gets less avoid, and her charm will drop to the floor. But this is good. Alright. And Astrid can have the thick clothes. Right. Charm will help keep enemies from striking Lucky. Unless they're... Ooh, a switch. Do I want to push it? Of course I do. Oh, shortcuts on, people. Kill that. Thank you. Cool. There's a lot of things you can think about in each one of these games. It's best to only think about the things you need to think about at any given time. For example, I could be ruminating over character creation, but right now that's not going to help me at all. Saltpeter, hooray. What I'm mainly worrying about... Ooh. Okay, Claire's back at full power, so she should benefit from Iron Wall. Nice teamwork, people. Lucky finally got to level 6. We'll let her explore alone a little bit maybe later. She's not that far behind the pace. A fur cap, now that we're talking about. Lucky, you want a hat? Or is this going to lower your stats again? Does nothing but raise your defense and chance to hit, so here, have a cap. Alright. Let the weakling have it. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Alright, looking around, it looks pretty safe. Fierce damaged sword. Nobody is able to use a sword right now. I don't want anyone to use a sword, more like. Everybody's got a specialty weapon. And if we check out Astrid, consider changing equipment. The Slave Lance is 64 power. This sword is much weaker. It has literally no advantages for her. So we always look before we leap, but I didn't think so and I was right. There was nothing for us there. Alright, we're gonna loop around and head back over to the other side of the map that hasn't been explored yet. Before we walk out of here. Finish collecting up goodies in safe areas. Ambush. Not surprised. But shot to the wall. No problem. Being an Overlord, this isn't threatening at all. I could probably even play on Nightmare mode. That's fine. Here's an event. Are you getting used to battling? There's still lots of elements to go over, so let's go through some more. Resonance and Echo. Good, I want to know more about those. Status effects. Those too. And critical gore. Ah, I think I know enough about that. I lost a leg earlier. Continuously attacking the enemy can trigger bonus effects, such as Resonance and Echo. Resonance enhances your basic attacks, and Echo enhances your Donum effects. Mastering these effects is the key to winning battles. Several times we've seen the Resonance happening. Let's go over status effects now. Status effects can be applied by enemy attacks or traps in the Labyrinth. There are 6 different effects. I'll explain what they do. Poison. A character affected by poison will take damage over time during a battle. Illusion. Unable to land attacks on a target. In other words, it's sand attack from a Pidgey. Abyss. A character afflicted by Abyss will be unable to use magic skills. Confuse. A character that's been confused has no control over their actions. Startle. Startle lowers a character's stats and makes their actions much more likely to fail. Stench. Stench affects enemy visibility, meaning I can't see enemies, and lowers your rapport with allies, so my teammates are going to start hating me. You can apply these status effects to enemies, so take advantage of that. I don't think making them stink will help, but maybe some of the others might. Status effects will heal on their own during and after battle, but you can also heal them using Donum or Reinforcement. Yeah! You can reinforce defense or healing Donum to treat most statuses, except Abyss and Stench, so we should have Abyss and Stench healing items. Noted and noted. I don't know Reinforced Defense. Next, I'll explain how missing parts work. You may have already experienced this. Yes. When you land an attack on an enemy, you'll sometimes get a crit and deal bonus damage. Critical hits have a chance to remove body parts, and only critical hits. When this happens, it's a critical gore. When a gore occurs, the target may lose a limb or other body parts, and this will reduce their stats and maximum HP. Use a weapon with a high crit chance to gore enemies and greatly weaken them. Your brigade can be affected by gores too. Losing HP and stats puts you in a dangerous position. Puppet soldiers can still fight despite their missing parts, but you should return to base and repair them before things get too difficult. Hi. Get him. Good shot, Supone. So piling up crit is more than just a, yay, I'm going to get double damage at a high ratio now. No, you gore enemies, breaking off parts of their body and doing severe damage, essentially hobbling them. Which means I need to be thinking about crits a lot more than I have been. What's this say? Oh, fucking fuck. That's a real surprise there. Okay, get out of my sight. Very slowly and carefully exploring. Looks like tiles are only put on the map if you step on them. Which means we want to be nice and meticulous in mapping every last tile that I can. We're gonna go in here. Oh, a new pact. Alright, this is the first part of 3 parts that I need in order to make a new character. Now, I need a soul and puppet parts. Looks like there's some hostiles wandering around. Can't get in that room. Let's fight. Them's fighting words. Take it. No. As long as Claire's HP is full, then she has an increased chance to receive no damage from an attack by avoiding it or evading it, meaning she doesn't need to guard. Once she takes a point of damage, she can assume a less offensive role. But I specifically chose this combination of skills so that she could be an attacker most of the time, and then only heal when she's been attacked successfully. There's a little more mana. That'll help, maybe. Ooh, multiple hostiles. There's an aggro. Let's play with this a bit and see if I can get a second aggro. I did. Why is it running away? Maybe it thinks running away is the thing to do. Is it trying to cut me off? I think it is. Neat. So I've got a bunch of guys aggroed. I'm just trying to get a couple more. See if I can't get an additional battle here. If I go through the door, I don't think they can follow. Oh, this is risky. Let's chase after that guy. Oh, no. I think they've got me. They've got me. There was a wall. I was busy staring at the minimap and not looking at the screen. That is a sin in this sort of game. The screen is there for a reason. All right. Remember, as we walk around, we are looking at our surroundings thoroughly. Remember, you can move that left stick to look. So if you ever have any question about whether there's an enemy in front of you, behind you, there's anything like that, then yeah. Our power source reset. I didn't expect that. Heal, please. Thank you. You got a stun. Stunning has a high chance of critting, which has a high chance of goring, which means everything's going to go great. Look at that bonus EXP. Oh, it's delicious. Alright, everybody gets a little stronger. I don't have any problems with that at all. There's something in this door. Sparkles. Red flower. More sparkles. A bee, probably. And a porcupine. Iron wall on. Astrid got bit. Astrid's the one that can't heal. It's okay. She can take damage. We have a healer on the team. If she falls below half health... Wait, a coven just leveled up. And it's leveling up at a different speed than the others. We're going to stop for a moment. I got a potato. Okay, I'm going to eat that. Maybe not. Brigade formation. What's going on? Okay, so if we check out the Attack Pact Coven. I want to view... Menu. Status. No, not character. Here we are, Coven list. Okay. So these guys each have 32 apiece. 34. 35 and 0. Hey, it's a cost went down. When it got up to 3 stars, the cost declined, which means we could probably get this to decline in cost a few more times. Cool. Mage Pact. That's right, we got this new one. Flame Dance, Mud Fling, Lamp Fog. Okay, so this gives us some random spells. Great. I can move my characters around between these packs if I need to. So that's awesome. It looks like I simply have more battles with this one down. More battles, probably. So the others will probably get their next star soon. Healer Pact on the next fight, and then these two in a fight or two after that. Although, I can't imagine it doing very much. I'm gradually regaining my reinforcement, but I think I can get that anyways. From what I observed, the reinforcement system seems to allocate points, and then free up that allocation as it needs to. So if I ever really need a few more reinforcement, I can switch everyone to a low-powered covens, or swap in weak teams. Yep, sure enough, there's Healer Pact. So it looks like the first level is 5, and the next level is 35. Well, I'll write this down when I'm off time. Really pretty soon here, isn't it? We've got about 4 minutes left in the episode. Let's continue exploring a little more before we head on out. What the hell is that? Guard up! Super suction? Don't you dare! Super suck somebody else. You super suck, alright. It was probably like some sort of a stat drain or HP steal move or some weird shit like that. You end up stealing my mana. I don't want it. I don't even care if you target the tank. Whoa, hi. Take him. Block. Astrid took a hit. Nicely done. It's currently status affected with illusion. Let's depend on the fact that it won't do anything. It missed. That's the power of a status effect. Sure enough. Right. So it looks like all covens level up at the same speed. Which means the next one's probably going to be somewhere up in the 80s. Alright, on the other side of this door is good stuff. New stuff. But we're getting out of here for now. I can't get in that little room. There's got to be like a hidden door, but I don't have time to look. Nice. Oh, and there's also this path. I'm going to take 2 steps just to make sure it's visible to me. And then we're going to get out of here. A major problem in Etrian Odyssey games, players will get stuck because they do a bad job of reading the map. That ain't my fault, though. Well done, everybody. 100 bonus EXP. Everybody got mana. 3,500.